Hello everyone, today I'm going to bring you a commentary of Team Fortress 2. Today, I'm going to set up a new series I'm working on called Loadouts. Now with this one, it's not going to be like loadouts that are completely and ridiculously random where, they make no sense whatsoever, and they seem that way. I'm using guns that aren't used too often in a way where they actually work decently well together. The loadout I'm using today is the Shortstop, the Criticola, and the Fan of War. Now, no one uses the Fan of War because it sucks, basically, because it does a lot less damage than a normal fan. But it marks them for death, which makes you do mini-crits on them, I think. So I have two different objects on me that can do mini-crits. One of them is instantaneous, where I can just hit them and then I do mini-crits. And the other one I have to, blink and then I do mini-crits for a short amount of time. But I can do it on several different people. The problem with this is that you're still a very weak scout. And the Shortstop, not that great of a weapon, it's not very good for defending yourself. This is about as useful as going up to a sumo wrestler and tickling him and see if it's not going to work. So, since the Shortstop actually has a longer range for the amount of damage it does, the minimum amount of damage, you really want to snipe people with this. It's a very good sniping weapon for the scout. You're very mobile and you can shoot people from a distance and actually do a decent amount of damage. When you get up close, you can just avoid everything short-stop them. Although with this, I think it's not the shotguns. I think it's me. I cannot aim with this gun. Just don't know what's wrong with me. I just can't do it. I can't do it. The Criticola I explained in the other video why it's not used enough. With this loadout, it actually is pretty good though because it actually changes the damage from what you would get normally at the range I like using it at from 6 to 24, which is a huge difference. It does a lot of damage, although this gameplay I don't think makes full use of the loadout. It still makes a baseline for something, You don't have to run your standard scattergun, or pocket chip. I don't even know what people use as scout. I know the scattergun is standard for everything. Everything else you can just mess around with. Bomb controller punch is pretty good. The Sandman is pretty good. So this is a really good moment that explains what I wanted to do. I wanted to run in there, see what's going on. If it's safe, I'll run back, and then I'll tiptoe up, and then run forward and kill people. And I'll still be at a pretty safe distance, so I wouldn't, die. But with the Criticola, you take mini-crits instead of regular shots. So standing back further is actually really good. I hate that no one kills that guy on our team, the freaking spy crab. I hate it. So yeah. They were doing this mentoring program thing in my school today. I have no clue what it means. I have no clue what it is. It's just that this guy comes in and talks to me I think it's because they think I'm antisocial or something. They think I don't have a lot of friends or something. Because I don't really talk. I don't like to talk normally. Maybe I'm making gameplay content where they kind of redundant. But I don't like talking to other people. So they think that, if we get them to talk to this guy who's getting paid, to talk to him, and maybe he'll actually talk to him. Not working out too well. I got free pizza, which was a good big upside to it. I got free pizza. Yeah. Trying to fix my life. I got pizza. Yeah, I'm hoping to make like a whole series of these that come out, you know, where you take really underused weapons and turn them into something that's pretty useful. You know, it's like good for picking people off. Like Scout. Scout is basically made for capturing points and annoying people. It's like a spy, except you can capture points, but you're not as sneaky. Although you can be sneaky with this, because you're a Scout. Good run out of time. Careful skill. I have to say, in this game, the death of me, like not in this single gameplay, but in this game in general, the death of me is Pyro. I cannot stand Pyro. Pyro, what? And I don't know why I tried to Phantom War him there, even though I had the critical equipped, so I could have just shot him and he would have died. But, you know, I don't think he did. Maybe that's a lie of that program or whatever, I don't know. I don't think he did. I think that, you know, there are a lot of weapons in Team Fortress 2. They all have their uses, so that they're all good in their own way, but you just need to know how to use them. You know, like some say that the Boston Basher isn't that good. But it's not made for just straight up meleeing people. It was made so that you can jump more. But when they were put in the atomizer where you can triple jump and take a little damage, it completely erased, like, the atomizer, not the atomizer, the Boston Basher completely, because there was no point in it. If you miss, you hit yourself, and you did a lot of damage to yourself. And if you didn't miss, you hit them, but it doesn't really do a whole lot of damage. I mean, it's basically like running in as a pyro and hitting someone with your sharpened volcano fragment. If you're that close anyway, why not just light them on fire? It's one of those things where it's like, we're at this into the game, oh, maybe it would be cool. It's really not too useful. Like the Jag. The Jag is completely worthless. The Jag builds just a slight bit quicker than a regular wrench. If you hit your sentry, it builds a little bit quicker. But not by a lot. If you just keep hitting it with your regular wrench, it'll still build faster. But there's no real point to it. You might as well just use the wrench. Also, the wrench can actually kill people to defend yourself when it's a spy. Or the Southern Hospitality. The Southern Hospitality is pretty good when spy checking, because you just whack people and then they bleed. Oh, that's the spy. Shoot him in the face. We're done. I also want to know if you guys liked the Max Shield review model, or if you want to do the kid. Because sometimes I think it's kind of awkward looking when I just have my arms 30 feet in front of me. I think like this distance is pretty good. But sometimes you have it like it's ridiculous, like you can see through your elbows, like that's how much field of view you have. So I don't know if you want more field of view, less field of view. Do you want to see everything and make it look ridiculously weird, or do you want to see a good amount of stuff, and not have it look like I'm trying to give you a giant hug? No, I don't remember the last time I got hit. That's not bad. But the Scout, personally, is my favorite class. It is one. It's made for basically one thing and one thing only. Going, or two things basically. Going fast and annoying people. Like, you can't even kill people that well. You just are great at annoying people. Right here. I don't know why I didn't pop the critical one, because I could have just sniped here with the short style all day. I was trying to kill the sentry. You can't crit kill them, so I mean, what's the point? Then I saw that he had a rescue ranger, so oh, what's the point? You're just gonna keep parrying it. and I was really good. Also with this loadout, I love getting it to like dirty melee battle, because the freaking Phantom Ward is no damage, but you do mini crit people once you do it, so you don't do that much damage. Anyway, either way, it's not really that good. But yeah, that's how you do the scout stuff. When I go demo man here, I didn't want this to be part of the odd loadout. It is an odd loadout in itself, but I didn't want it to be in itself the odd loadout. I just wanted really badly to kill the frickin' Pentagon. Okay. And the Predator Splitter equipped here because you get health from everything. You get health from metal, and you get health from health. So it's really good for just getting right up in there, so you can just heal yourself really quickly. But the lock and load is good for taking things out at a distance, but you need like pretty good aim. Like there's a strange arc to it that I don't think it's the same as it's not the same as the regular kill launcher, right? Because this has a faster kill movement speed and everything. But that's basically what I think about, the odd weapon. And when you're out of ammo, you can run in murder people. Murder. I think murder is a great platform for games with no murder. Murder your heart out, boys. Come here, murder people with my sword. When in doubt, take me out. I could have sworn someone was repairing this teleporter constantly, because I could not destroy it no matter how many times I hit it. Like, I hit this one a few times, and it's dead. Someone was repairing it. Also, the old pool caber, not such a smart weapon. Alright guys, looks like it's coming up to the end of this commentary. I will see you guys next time.